Do you know what the very first commandment in the Bible is? Have sex. Stick around, this video is a red pill. God created man in his own image. In the image of God, he created him, male and female, he created them. God blessed them, and God said to them, be fruitful and multiply and fill the earth and subdue it and rule over the fish of the sea and over the birds of the sky and over every living thing that moves on the earth. That's Genesis 1:27 and 28. That's the first command in the Bible. And the purpose of sex is procreation. And only a man and a woman can procreate. This is why the devil is waging war on sexuality and gender itself. His goal is the extinction of those made in the image of God. We see this in Malachi 2, verse 15. Has not the one God made you? You belong to him in body and spirit. What does the one God seek? Godly offspring. So be on your guard and do not be unfaithful to the wife of your youth. Psalm 127, 3-5. Children are a heritage from the Lord, offspring a reward from him. Like arrows in the hands of a warrior are children born in one's youth. Blessed is the man whose quiver is full of them. They will not be put to shame when they contend with their opponents in court. 1 Timothy 5:14 and 15. So I counsel younger widows to marry, to have children, to manage their homes, and to give the enemy no opportunity for slander. Some have in fact already turned away to follow Satan. In other words, rebellion against this is Satan's work. The creation of children is the primary reason God created sexual intercourse. It's also why he regulates it in Leviticus 18. Verses 6, 19, and through 25 says this: no one is to approach any close relative to have sexual relations. I am the Lord. Do not approach a woman to have sexual relations during the uncleanness of her monthly period. Do not have sexual relations with your neighbor's wife and defile yourself with her. Do not give any of your children to be sacrificed to Moloch, for you must not profane the name of your God. I am the Lord. Do not have sexual relations with a man as one does with a woman. That is detestable. Do not have sexual relations with an animal and defile yourself with it. A woman must not present herself to an animal to have sexual relations with it. That is a perversion. Notice how each of these sexual laws are related to procreation. A close family member can cause birth defects. Sex during menstruation cannot produce children. Sex with a neighbor's wife often results in fatherlessness. Sacrificing children or abortion prevents procreation and its murder. Homosexuality results in the end of a bloodline and extinction, and bestiality cannot result in offspring. Do you see the trend? Pleasure and intimacy are secondary to the objective fact that sex is primarily for procreation. A person can have real intimacy with another without having intercourse. We see this dynamic between David and Jonathan in 2 Samuel 1:26. More importantly, Jesus taught that marriage and sex cease following this life on earth. This is because sex and marriage were created by God for us to procreate in this life only. Luke 20, verse 33-35. Now then, at the resurrection, whose wife will she be, since the 7 were married to her? Jesus replied, the people of this age marry and are given in marriage, but those who are considered worthy of taking part in the age to come and in the resurrection from the dead will neither marry nor be given in marriage. Now that we've discovered sex exists for procreation, like, share, and follow me for part 2, where we will learn sex is marriage in the Bible. A quick hint, read Exodus 22:16. May the Lord bless you guys.